All right, gang, this is our 4-barrel ground to standing warm-up number 1. Starting with 10 supine trunk rotations, hands down, out to the side, knees and hips at a 90, rolling those knees side to side. Keep both hands on the ground, keep both shoulder blades on the ground. Next, we'll go 10 glute bridge. Drive through your heels, press your hips towards the ceiling, belly tight throughout. Focus on contracting those glutes, squeezing that butt at the top. Dead bugs next. Punch your fists and knees towards the ceiling. Low back stays in contact with the ground. Extend opposite arm and leg. Pause at the top for a moment each time to set your core. Feel that tension, then move. Keeping that opposite side completely frozen. We're getting our core to talk to our limbs with this motion. 10 straight leg kicks each side next. Keep the same brace through your middle as you did on those dead bugs. Knees straight, flex your toe towards your shin. 10 on one side, then switch, 10 on the other. Stop that heel before it hits the ground. After that, roll over to your side, tuck your knees up above your hips, start down by your knee, trace that big circle all the way around to your low back for windmills. Keep your knees together on the ground and above your hips. Get 5 to 10 reps of these windmills before switching sides. Let's go ahead and switch. Same thing, knees above hips, knees together. Try to keep fingertips on the ground all the way around to your low back. Reach as far as you can. You want to feel this stretch slightly in a different way. Hold those knees down with that bottom arm. Let's get one more here. From there, roll over to your belly. Hands up by our forehead, toes together. Curl up one vertebrae at a time for seal pose. Roll back down. Using mostly your back muscles to bring your head, upper back, then mid back off the ground. After 5 reps here, sit back into child's pose, heels and knees wider than hips. Get your butt down between your heels, reach long. Then walk your hands over to one side. Take a couple deep breaths, leaning back the opposite way. Walk your hands over to the other side. Take a couple breaths. Back down to our belly for scorpions. Arms out to a T. Slide one hand in. Push, roll, open those hips. Hold for a couple seconds, then switch. 10 reps here. After those scorpions, stay on our belly, tease, arms straight out to the side, thumbs to the ceiling, lift those hands, small pulses, squeezing those shoulder blades together, up above our head for Y's, straight overhead for T's, or I's, excuse me. Blackburns next. Cross your hands over behind your back. Lift your elbows high. Reach high. Touching your pinkies in the front. Squeezing through the backs of our shoulders. This motion's meant to be slow. 5 reps here. After that, up to hands and knees. Into some rocking. Fingertips wide right beneath our shoulders. Knees wider than hips. Keep your back flat. After 10 reps, rocking in the middle, one leg out to the side, 5 reps rocking, one leg extended, then 5 reps, other leg. Up to the top of a push-up next. Step 1 foot forward into a mountain climber. Drop that inside elbow down. Rotate for the ceiling, then switch legs. 10 reps here, so 5 per side. Pigeon pose next. Slide your ankle towards your opposite wrist. Reach long with that back leg, dropping this front hip towards the ground. Hold for 3 seconds, then switch. Get at least 6 reps here, 3 per side. Down dog toe touch next. Toes shoulder width. Hips start at the top of our push-up. Reach back, touch your opposite toe. Bring your hips back to push-up position every time. 10 reps, so 5 per side. After that, walk your hands back to your toes and stand. Once we're standing, floor sweeps, 10 reps. Alternating feet. Push those hips back. Front leg straight. Back knee bent. Reach back farther, reach deeper each rep. After those floor sweeps, let's put all of our weight in our left leg. Stand tall, hold knee flexion for a few seconds, then reach back, hold an RDL position for a few seconds, then swing out to the side to come back to knee flexion. Get at least 3 reps each side, knee flexion, RDL, swing to the side, back to our balance, working our balance, warming up hips and hamstrings and low leg. Switch over to that other side, same thing. Knee flexion hold. Front leg can bend into that RDL. Slight bend in the knee as we come back around to our knee flexion. Do whatever you need with those hands. You can put them out to the side if need be. Just trying to maintain that balance, shorten up your range of motion if balance is an issue. After that, find a wide stance, toes out, sumo good mornings, sending your hips back, keeping chest proud, but squeezing butt and quads as we stand. Get 5 reps here. Same stance, sumo squats, hips go back, then down, opening up those knees for 5 reps. Then bring your feet into shoulder width. Good mornings again. Slight bend in the knee. Pushing our hips back as far as we can. Keeping back flat, chest proud. Then 5 air squats. Finishing up with a little bit of low leg and hopping. Let's go heel toe rocks. Rock back in that heel, then get as high in your toe as you can. Then put all the weight on the inside of your foot. Heel toe rocks. Roughly 5 reps per position. Then all the weight on the outside of your foot. Heel toe rocks. After that, let's go front to back line hops. Just small bouncing. Then side to side line hops. Straight up and down ankle bounces. Bouncing a little higher each time. Then let's finish with 5 power jumps. Bend your hips and knees. Jump as high as you can. And then get off the ground as quickly as you can. After that, that completes our ground to standing warm-up number 1. Now you're ready for your movement-specific warm-up.